is not just for those who can afford. It also makes it confident for people who cannot afford. Look at the kind of rainfall today. How many people will be on the road to wait for taxis and buses? You have to go back to their houses and probably not be able to meet up their daily activities. But when this is completed, what it means is that you have access to the place, whether it is raining or not. You are sure of being conveyed of vehicles you can identify. You know who is the one in charge of this vehicle and take you safely to wherever you are going. And again, it will reduce this time, everything of one chance. You're on the road. You don't know who has the car. And then the person tells you, are you going to your yard? Say yes, you enter. And then the next story you hear that the person has been kidnapped or what on this. So this will make sure that you don't need to go and wait on the road. You just come to the terminal. Where are you heading to? There's a bus or there's a taxi. And we know who is the driver of the taxi or who is the driver of the bus. So in that case, it reduces the level of insecurity. I wonder what makes our city to be a great city when basic infrastructures are not provided. A city like Abuja up to now cannot have proper public transportation. And with what Mr. President has directed us to do, I believe in the next 12-13 months, there will be a change in the public transportation in the FCT. And let me commend the two and members of the National Assembly, particularly the two chairmen of the FCT and the two chairmen of the Area Council. This is not a project where you say there's no adequate funding. No. And it has been our practice that projects that do not have adequate budgeting, we do not go and embark on such a project. So there's funding as far as this project is concerned. So I thank them for knowing the importance of this project and also make sure that funding is provided in the 2024 Appropriation Act. I want to sincerely thank you for that. Because you would have said no, put 1 billion naira for a project of almost 60 billion. You have put 1 billion naira in the budget, which means that that project will never see the light of the day. All our projects today that we are doing, adequate funding is provided in the budget. So it is not where a project that will cost us 20 billion, what you will see in the budget, 500 million naira. We believe that that cannot help. And that's why none of our projects will be an abandoned project. None of our projects will exceed 15 months to 2 years. None. It's because of your support. And let me reassure the chairman of the FCT committee who took the advice. And let me say, this is not a project we will just say, government, go and run. We will not do that. But once the project is finished, or before it is finished, we will enter into arrangement on how it will be operated. Government is not a good business person. If you want this project to die, the day you finish it, you say, a transport secretary, come and carry. Then forget it. It's gone. The money you have wasted, the money you have spent here will be a wasted money. So their own is only to supervise, but not to operate. Two, we know security is important. I can assure you, even based on current realities, I have discussed with the Senate President, some other features will be provided as far as here is concerned. Here is not going to be what they call ordinary park, that National Union of Road people will come and say they are running the park. No, we are not going to do that. No, nobody is going to do that. Here is what is obtainable in every developed country and how terminals are run. So if